Vidnami versus Invideo. In this video, I'm doing a comprehensive, in-depth review of Invideo and Vidnami. My goal is to determine whether or not either of these video creation softwares is something that you may be thinking about using. Then hopefully this video might help you out. My name is Robert Poole and my website is enterpriseformula.com. If you find this video useful, please subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you might be notified whenever I do another video. If you click the link in the description below, you can get access to a free, safe and effective blueprint that will help you get started with your online marketing career if that's something that you've been looking for. We're going to take a look at Invideo first. At the time of this video, there is a code that you can use, save 50 to get 50% off. Create gold standard videos all year long starting at just $5 per month. There is a link in the description below if you're interested. Within Invideo, you can make videos in 3 easy steps, no creative skills required. Grow your business with videos, your one-stop shop for all things video. 3,500 premium designer templates to meet all your marketing needs. 1 million plus premium footage to bring your videos to life. Full HD exports for best viewing experience, and you get 60 videos per month. Premium video templates for all, and they show you the different niches that they have. They have all niches actually. I'm going to take you over to the pricing page. The business is normally $10, billed at $120, and you get 50% off of that, which makes it now $5. The unlimited is $30, billed at $360 annually, 50% off of that, which means that at $180 you can get the unlimited plan annually. Let's go ahead and take a look at the software itself. So I'll simply hit create, and this is the page that it takes you to. You'll have pre-made templates, text to video, and blank templates. You also have categories, content, and tutorials. Some of the options you have is to actually choose the format that you would like your template to be displayed in. Say for instance the YouTube or the Facebook or the Instagram format, and you can actually click here and it'll go and show you some more. LinkedIn, Twitter, IGTV, Twitter timeline, Facebook carousel ads. Let's go back and let's go with the YouTube landscape. Once you click the format that you're interested in, it's going to display templates just in that format, but in all different categories and niches. So you just look down and pick one that you like. I'm going to pick a template. I'll choose this one, how to plan killer branding. And as you notice, right in the very beginning, it'll show you exactly what this template is displaying as far as scenes are concerned. And you normally have the voice here. I got the voice muted, but I'll click it just to see how it sounds for 1 second. All right, so let's say we decided we want to use this. You simply use this template. You still have another option to choose the format you want here, even though you had choices at the beginning at the very top. You can use this template, just click here, and it's going to load that template along with all the scenes that go along with it. Once it's loaded, you now have the option to manipulate it. So as you can see, at the very top here, it's going to display the scene that's displayed on the timeline. If you click each scene, it'll switch over to that particular scene on the timeline itself, and it'll display it right here at the top. If you look down on the timeline, if you notice, you have your music track already inserted into this particular template. If you click on the music track, you can edit the music track. What I have found is that they have all of the preset music tracks set to 100% loud. So every time you actually click to display a template, it's going to be loud with the music. So once we click on the music track itself, we can go to this right-hand panel up here, and you'll see you have some options. You can trim it. You can lower and raise the volume. In order to trim it, what you would do is just basically take it and just grab it at the end here, and you can just make it as short as you want or as long as you want. In this particular case, this particular music track is going along the whole length of the actual template itself. So what we want to do is lower the volume. Right here, you have an option, and you can lower it by just taking this bar and just scrolling it down until it's lower. Now we can actually play the scene, and if you notice these little buttons here, you have the option to play scene, or you can play all scenes. Let's just play this scene. Okay, so now you heard the voice there, and you can actually add your voice if you wanted to do a voiceover. But first, let's manipulate this scene a little bit, just show you some of the functions that are available. Let's start off with the text. If we click into the text box here, if you notice to the right, this panel gives you the option to manipulate the text. And some of the options you have are style, colors, drop shadow, animation. Let's try a couple of them. If we wanted to change the actual text itself, we would actually, you could type in here the text that you want to change it to. You can also type it in here. So if you said, if you wanted to change that to, let's say, best ways. All right, so we made those changes. And as you can see, the changes were made right in this little text box also. Now you can drag this. You can take it and you can make it smaller. If you did that, you can actually just manipulate it right here on the scene itself. You can move the text around. Those are some of the things you can do inside of the text. Now, if you were to scroll down on this side panel here, you'll see that you can open and close different boxes, which will give you different options. So if you go to the style, you just click there and you can start changing the fonts if you wanted to. Now, if you wanted to, let's say you didn't like the font that you have there and you wanted to change it, you could just click the font and it would make that change for you. Best ways to plan branding. So those are some of the options you have there. Let's scroll down and see what else we can do. Let me click on it again and we'll close this text box and we'll open the colors box. So if we go to the colors, the writing, the text is in black. If we wanted to change the text color, we could change it. We could make it red, and then we can continue straight on down on the text box and do other things. So if we click back into the text itself, we can go to drop shadow. Let's say we were satisfied with that. We have other options. We can do animations, text box animations, change project colors. And as I showed you before, you can just move this text around and put it wherever you like. You can change the colors, you can change the size. Now let's say some of the images we were not particularly happy with. You just click on the image, and if you notice across here on the right side, you can also manipulate that. You can make it smaller if you want it. You can move it around down here, and you wanted it smaller because you wanted to add some other image in this corner. All you would do is upload an image. You could go to upload, you click in the uploads, and if you have an image that you want to add, you just grab it, put it in there. And now you just resize it, and you can put it in this corner, and just change it up however you like. You can make it larger, smaller. And like if you click in the image, then you have the image options right inside this box on the right. And you can, once again, you can crop the image. If you just clicked here, the image would show up, and in the corners here, you can crop this. Let's say you just wanted just a little piece of this. And you were finished, that's what you wanted. You just click done. And now that image appears, and it's actually smaller. If you look, if I open it up, you'll see that it's just that part that's been cropped that shows. So now you can just click out of the image itself, and now you have completely changed this image to do and say something else, whatever you want it to do. So those are some of the great options that you have. So if we were to play this right now and see how it's looking, click the play scene. And now so at the very end, let's play the whole thing because it's very short. It's just 3 scenes. So please bear with me. Okay, so now I'm happy with that, but I want to add a voice. If you look on this left corner right here, you see an option to add voiceover. If you click that, one of the options you get are automatic text-to-speech, record voiceover, import from my uploads, upload your voiceover file. In this particular case, let's say we wanted to record a voiceover. If you wanted to do that, you just click here, and now you get this option to record. Let's say you wanted to record best ways to plan killer branding. I would just simply hit record, wait for the countdown. Best ways to plan killer branding. You stop it, and now you have a voice track here that's been created. So you simply add it, and it'll add to that scene. Now, if you notice, once it's been added, the actual voice itself is not aligned with the scene itself. So what would happen if you played this, it will come in a little late. Let me just play it and show you. So I play the scene. Best ways to plan. And it didn't even finish. So let's just go down now. We can take this track, it's the voice track that we just created, and we can move it over right up under the scene itself so that it covers the whole scene. And we can try it again. So now we play the scene. Best ways to plan killer branding. And as you can see, it started accordingly to it started the way we actually wanted it. And you could do that for each scene. So let's say in this scene, if you wanted your voice to say focus on your content, and on and on. Now, let's say that you didn't want the music, or you wanted to edit the music further. You can edit it. The options you have are to trim it, you can loop it, you can duplicate it, or you can delete it. Let's say in this case, we just wanted to delete it. So we delete the music. Now if we play the scene again, you'll just hear my voice. And you didn't hear my voice because that wasn't the scene that I created my voice on. So let's go back to the scene that I actually created my voice on, and let's play that one. Best ways to plan killer branding. Now, if you noticed another thing, between each one of the scenes is a transition option. If you click right there, the transitions come up here at the top of the page, and you can actually see how they would come in once you actually hover over them. So you could pick the ones that you want to show up. So let's say I like to zoom in. So if I click the zoom in for there, and say for this one I wanted to flip out. Now let's play it. Best ways to plan killer branding. And as you saw the transition that we chose. It actually came in there, but this one, let's see, the zoom out. Let's try something else. Okay, we want that to come from the bottom up. Now let's try it. Best ways to plan killer branding. And you see it comes up to the next scene, and it should flip for the next scene. All right, so the transition worked. The voiceover worked okay. So now what we did was, so far, we manipulated the text in each scene. We changed the voice, we added voice, we deleted, and we raised the music up and down, and then we deleted the music, and now we can add other music if we wanted to. In order to do that, you just simply go over to the left side of the screen, and over here you'll see these options. And one of the options is music. If you look on this left side, actually, the options you have are media, music, text, let's see, stickers. So in stickers, let's say we wanted to add a sticker. You click it, and it adds to the scene. As you can see, it's right here. Now you can take it and put it somewhere. If you needed to add more scenes, you could add that to the scene. You could have it come across, make it whatever size you want, put it right in the middle if you wanted to. And if you notice on the side here, you have some options. You can change the colors. You can do some animations with it. Let's try animations and see. Let's say fade in. Let's say we wanted to fade in from the left. All right, let's play that and see how that works. There you go. Best ways to plan killer branding. See it faded in from the left. I'll definitely show you how to use your creative juices to make a beautiful, beautiful video. So those are some of the features you have. Those are some of the things that you can do with it. Let's move on. Next, we have effects. Now, if we wanted to add an effect, first we can see exactly what it's going to do before we add it. As you can see, this one is like raining diamonds or something. So let's try this. So if we click it, now it's been added. Now let's play it and see how that looks. Now you can see the effects. The best ways to plan killer branding. The next thing we can do is go and do shapes. So I'm going to change scenes for that because I got that one pretty crowded. Let's try this next one. Well, let's add a block. Let's say we wanted to add a block. Double click it and it's added. And as you can see, there's the block. And if you wanted to, you can also manipulate it. You can make it bigger. And click on it, move it around, make it smaller. So these are some of the effects that you can use to make a great video. You have enhancers. You have your uploads, which we just did. But now I have one more feature I want to share with you. I'm going to click on another scene. And if you notice, when you click on these elements here, you can't manipulate them. You can't move them around. You can move the images. You can move the text, but you can't move these elements here. So how do you do that? Well, the way you do it is if you go back over to the panel on the right hand side, you'll see another option called layers. If you click there, you look at the particular element that you want to manipulate. Let's say this is a blue square box. Let's see how it's described here. Square shaped element bottom. Okay, that's the element I think we're looking at. If you look right in this corner, there's a lock there, and that element is locked right now, but you can unlock it. You just simply click it, and if you notice, now you can actually manipulate this item. You can move it around, enlarge it, and you can do things with it. If you were to click on the Media tab, you have the options to look for videos or images. In this particular instance, let's decide we want to change the image that's being displayed right now. What we could do is click over to images, and we would have to use a term. In this case, I'm going to use sunglasses. And then I'm going to hit return, and now I'm going to get a lot of images showing different variations of sunglasses and things of that nature. So what I want to do is replace an image. So I'm going to click this image, and over all the way to the right side of the panel that's being displayed, you'll see an option to delete. Now click delete, and that gets rid of that image. Now I want to add this image. I click that image. First of all, it'll show me exactly what the image is going to be looking like, and also it shows me the source, which is Pixabay. So I can delete that now, and I can grab this image, just simply grab it and bring it over to my page. Then I can adjust it to the size that I need and the location where I want it. And now I can take a look at it to see how that looks. I can play the scene, and now that image has been added. Looks just fine. I can also add videos. If you see, look over here to the left, I can click on videos, and since I used the term sunglasses, it's displaying options for videos using sunglasses, should I decide I want to use those. And you have access to tons of images and videos. Now the next thing I want to do, there's still more features, believe it or not. I hope you're still with me, but I want to give you a thorough understanding of how this works as best I possibly can. even though after I show you everything I know there's plenty more that this software can do. Let's go back to the main page. And now what we're going to do, that was all done in the pre-made templates. Now let's do the text to video. So I'll click there. Everything is basically just the same. Going to choose the YouTube format, and we're going to select a template. Choose this one. All right, I'll stop it now, and let's just use this template. Now the next thing they want is a script. I got my script ready. Let me put it in. So once you actually added the script that you want to use, then you just simply click Next. And now it's going to load your script along with the scenes of the template that you picked. Now, once it's actually been populated with the information that you included in there, you get a chance to look at all of the different scenes that have been added for you. Based on the script that you added, it used the terms to determine the scenes that might actually go along with those terms that you put in. But as you can see, this is not a great looking script, so a lot of these scenes are going to have to be swapped out to make it look like it makes some kind of sense. So let's try to see if we can swap out a few things. What it does, it allows you to make different changes here. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to start changing out, swapping out some of the images. One of the first things you would do is go right here to the search bar and start putting in terms that you think might work with what you're trying to do. So you're trying, right here it says why you should start affiliate marketing. That's the actual headline. Let's start with this one. It says you can create passive income. They couldn't even come up with the scene for you there. So what you would do is go over here and let's just do something like passive income and see what it gives us. So I'm going to click and see. Well, here's one that actually says passive income. It's going to show us what we can expect. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let's use that one. So I'm going to just drag it, grab it, and drag it, put it right there. And when you do that, now you can determine whether or not you want to use it for the whole scene or just part of it. Let's just say done, use the whole scene. Let's put it in there. Now let's play it. Okay. All right, so they got some duplicates and none of these are really very good. So what you would have to do is you can go from one scene to the next and you can simply swap out pictures. And what you would do as far as finding the actual images that you want, you just go in the search bar here and start putting in terms. So let's say from here, work from home. Let's go to images, see what we got. All right, now let's try this one. I like this one a little better. So we can put this one in there. Now let's play it. Okay, that's fine. And we just keep going. Become financially independent. Let's say rich. Rich. Let's click. Say you grab it and you just chunk it right in there. It'll replace that image for you. And you can continue on all the way down. You can be your own boss. Let's use that one. This is not going to be the best looking video, but we're going to do the best we can. Now, if you notice, it didn't take that image out. It actually added to the scene by adding a video beneath it. Let's just play it, see how it looks. So you could have two scenes in there, but I don't like this one. So even if I did put another scene in there, it would be something different. There you go. It's in there now. Now let's play it. All right, and so those are the kind of changes that you would make. And you can also add a scene. All you do is click this little button here and you could add a scene. So if you clicked it, what it would do is add a blank scene for you. And then you can take this scene and you can put a picture in there, put an image in there, and now you can play this one. But let's just play this whole thing, see how it looks now. As you can see, you have to keep swapping out images, videos, until you got it the way you want it. And then once you're done, there's actually more editing that you can do. Say for instance, you come in here and you decide you want to edit the text and you want to add voice and you just want to do other things to it. There's a button here, right here where it says edit. For each scene, you can click this button, and when you click it, now you get the option to do other things. Some of the same things that you saw that I was doing in the other format, we can do in this one now. Now you have the images, the media, and everything now showing up right here on the timeline. So now you can manipulate everything. Why you should start affiliate marketing. Let's say you didn't want that to go all the way across, just wanted it to go part way across. And then when you played it, it would just show up part way. Now it goes away. As you can see, it went away pretty quickly. When you're in the text to video format, you can edit each scene by clicking this edit button. But in the event you wanted to edit all of your scenes at the same time, you just click this advanced editor button here at the top. You'll be taken back to the same editing platform that you were using with the pre-made template, which allows you to do all of the different edits that you want to do, add voiceover, so that you can work with the different tracks that you have in the video itself, and the media, and the images, and the text, and everything. These are just some of the things you can do. I know I'm leaving out a lot of things, but hopefully that was enough information for you to see just how robust this program is, how you can actually use this software to create some outstanding videos. We're now on Vidnami. Let's take a walk through the sales page first. It's very quick. Grow your business with video, point and click video maker, no experience required. With Vidnami, you can create stunning videos for your business in minutes. And as you can see, they got beautiful displays of some of the videos that you can make. You can make influencer videos, content videos, course videos. You can do automatic captions. Vidnami automatically transcribes your clips and effortlessly creates captions. Intelligent clip selection. No video editing necessary. Vidnami automatically combines your text, clips, voice, and track and music. No video editing experience necessary. Make it your own. You can easily add your logo, choose colors, select fonts, and insert your own clips, images, music to make your videos unique. And music for every occasion. With over 30,000 royalty-free music tracks from Storyblocks to choose from, you'll always have the perfect soundtrack for your videos. And of course, they have lots of testimonials, which this is only one, but if you were to click through, you'll see that there are several more. As a matter of fact, it goes on for quite a bit of testimonials of people that are very happy with this program. As of right now, Vidnami monthly is $47, annually $397. I do have a link in the description below for a discount on that price if you're interested. We're now inside of the Vidnami software, and as you can see on the side here, you have the option to use several different types of videos. You can use content videos, influencer videos, instant ads, sales videos, course and training videos, and property videos. And if you look over here at the top, you'll see all formats. So if you go back to content videos, you have a choice of the formats that you want to use. If you just wanted them to all be displayed in a particular format, you could do that by just clicking right here where it says landscape 16:9 or square. So let's say you just wanted to use the landscape. You just click the landscape and every template that you see will be displayed in the landscape format. Now, some of the other options you have when you're thinking about choosing a video to use is the actual text itself and how the text is being displayed. Take notice that the text that you use on the template that you choose is going to be used in the video that you actually create. So be cognizant of the fact that the text that you want to use is congruent with the actual display that you want to show on the video itself. Say for instance, here you see the text is being displayed in one way, and if you scroll down, you'll see another way that the text is being displayed here. If you choose your templates, make note of how the text is being displayed, because that's how it's going to be displayed on your videos when you create them. So now as you move along, you can see we can use influencer videos, and as you can see, you have an option to use the format that you want. All formats, you can use all formats, square or landscape. With instant ads, it's a little different. The templates are Valentine's Day or Christmas, because for your ads, all the templates are going to be displayed in the same format. The next one is the sales videos. If you go to the sales videos, they're mostly displayed in the 16:9 format. The content videos, the exact same thing. So you don't have choices as far as what format you want to put them in. And with the property videos, you also have a choice of the formats you want to use, landscape or square. So the next thing that you would do is you would go ahead and create a script. But before you do any of this, it would probably be wise that you go and check out the help files right here. If you click here on the help files, what you'll get is an introduction as to how this all works. It'll be a good thing to go through these different videos because, believe it or not, they're very short. Another option you have is you can click the help center here, and if you click there, you'll see there's another area of help that you can get before you even get started, which would be a good idea to go through some of these, the training videos, the general Q&A, and join the Facebook community because they're active and in there all the time, and they're always showing tips and tricks on how to make great videos. And of course, as you can see here, there are a lot of articles that you can click also that'll give you a lot of information on how to use Vidnami. So now let's go ahead and start to create a video. Now we're back inside of the software, and one more thing I want to show you before we get started. Along the left side here, you'll see you have your option to do templates, then you can do scripts, then it'll take you to scenes, then you'll go to voice, then it'll do a preview, and then you'll be downloading your video. So let's get started. The first thing it asks you is what type of video would you like to create? And of course, here are all your choices again: the content video, the influencer video, instant ad, sales video, course training video, property video. We're just going to do a content video, and because I like my text to be a certain way, I usually go for one of these with the text displayed this way. So I'm going to just go ahead and choose this particular template, and let's see how this works. When you choose the template, the first thing it does, you can actually preview it. You can click here and you can actually preview the template itself to see just how many scenes there are and what they're going to look like. Once you actually do that, then you can go ahead and decide to use the template if you like what you see. So I'm going to use this template, and when you click it, the next thing it's going to do, let me click, let's say use this template, it's going to look for a script. So you should have a script prepared. Normally your script would be a nice long script that would actually present a nice long video, but for the sake of this particular demonstration, I'm going to use a short script that I have here, already prepared, and I got it prepared in a certain way, and I'll explain that to you very quickly. So I'm going to copy the title here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy the content and put it in there. So now let me copy and paste that in here. So I'll paste it. Now each scene is going to be displayed based on the text and the way you have it laid out. If you have it too close together or too long, that's how it's going to show up in the actual scenes itself. So I'm going to click create a scene, and you'll see as it's the way it's laid out here, you'll see it displayed the same way on the actual scenes itself. One scene will say you can become financially independent. The other one will say you can be your own boss. Let me just click in there and give you an idea of what I'm saying here. So we'll click create scenes, and as you can see, it's creating your scenes, and it takes like 2 seconds. Look how quick that was. Now let's look at the scenes that we've got based on the script that we put in there. So it says you can create passive income. This is the scene that they created for that. As you go through, you can work from home. Nice picture for that. You can become financially independent. Now that's weird. I don't really understand what these sharks are about, but or these dolphins, I believe. They're not sharks. You can be your own boss. You're probably already doing affiliate marketing. It's easy to start. You can get started for free. You are competing with successful affiliate marketers. And then it says you can add voice track to your video. So let's go and explore some of the changes that we can make. You can see the text here is being displayed in a certain part of the actual scene itself. One of the things that you can do is if you look up here at the top and you see this grid looking tab here, you can change the text position. So if you click it and decide you want the text, let's say in this corner, you'll see the text displayed down at the bottom exactly where you wanted it. Let's say you wanted it right in the middle, and you say, well, okay, well, that's still not good. So you can actually move it over here to the top right. That looks a little bit better. So we'll leave it like that. So let's go to the next one. It says you can work from home. But let's say I want to highlight work from home. So I simply highlight it by clicking make bold. And as you can see, it'll change, and now that's highlighted. You can work from home. Now that looks better. You can work from home. So that's how you would do that. So the next one, we got some dolphins, I believe. You can become financially independent. Of course, we want to use a different scene. This doesn't really work for this particular statement. So the next thing we would do is go over again to media. So we click media, and now it's going to search for videos. But what we're going to do is put in something congruent with what we're trying to say here. So let me think. You can become rich. Let's say rich and see what happens. Now you can get media in clips or images. In this particular case, we want to use clips. And clips is actually highlighted here. So let's see what we get. So when I scroll down now, here, this is a good one here. All you do is hover over it and it shows you how that's going to look. I like that. That works for that particular scene. So the next one, you can be your own boss. That's good, but let's say we want to just, once again, move the text around a little bit. Let's say we want to put it over in this corner. Now that doesn't work. So let's move it down. Now let's see how it shows now. That's good. I'm okay with that. So let's move on. Let's go to the next scene. You are probably already doing affiliate marketing. Let's change that. Let's put affiliate marketing. All right, and we'll click and see what we get. You're probably already doing affiliate marketing. Not much. Let's go there. Okay. Once again, I want to move the text. So I'm going to change the text position. Yeah, I like that better. It's easy to start. That might be okay. Just move the text down a little bit. Okay. You can get started for free. Get started for free. Let's try free. Click go. Yeah, that's fine. And once again, I'll move the text. I like the text in a lower position for some reason. Let's go to the next scene, and this is the last scene. You are competing with successful affiliate marketers. Let's say successful marketers. All right. Let me click there, see what we get. Yeah, that looks better. Now we're all done. It says, well done. All your scenes are complete. Add voice track to your video. So then once we're satisfied, then we just click add voice track to your video. And then when we click it, it's going to say, if you're creating a music only video, your video is ready to preview, which means it's actually ready to go now. Let's take a look at it and see how it looks with a music only video. Let's click. It's creating scenes. And that's how quick and simple and easy it is to create a video with Vidnami. So now that it's done, you also have another opportunity to do several things with it. You could actually say it looks good and continue and just go ahead and use it with the auto-generated music. Or you can actually go over here to voice and you can use your auto voice. You can record your own voice track, or you can upload a voice track. Let's use auto voice and see how that works. When you go to auto voice, you have several voices that are available for you and run from USA, United Kingdom, and also from Australia. You got male and female voices. You got Heidi, Anna, Olivia, Luke, Harvey, Oscar, and several more names. Let's use Harry and see how Harry sounds. So we'll click Harry, and here you can play a sample of Harry's voice.
It's Harry and I would love to read the script for your video. So sit back, relax, and I'll do all the hard work for you.
So let's let Harvey preview our video. So we'll click it. It's going to create the scenes and the timing now and build a preview using Harvey's voice. Okay, it's ready. So now let's see how it sounds with Harvey's voice.
1. You can create passive income. 2. You can work from home. 3. You can become financially independent. 4. You can be your own boss. 5. You are probably already doing affiliate marketing. 6. It's easy to start. 7. You can get started for free. 8. You are competing with successful affiliate marketers.
And that's how it would sound with an auto-generated voice. Now let's use my voice so we can see what it would be like if you would use a human voice. We would simply go back to voice, and now we would record your own voice track. So you click there, and now you'll get this button here, which will allow you to create videos with your own voice. For this one, you just simply click the record button. You can create passive income, and you stop. You go next, record. You can work from home. You stop. Go next. And as you can see, you have a record button here. So you click record. You can become financially independent. Stop. Next. Record. You can be your own boss. And that's the process. Okay, that's all done. So now we can preview that video. So we click it, it's going to create the scenes and the timing again with the voice. So it's all done. Let's see how that sounds. You can create passive income. You can work from home. You can become financially independent. You can be your own boss. You are probably already doing affiliate marketing. It's easy to start. You can get started for free. You are competing with successful affiliate marketers. So that's all done. Let's say we wanted to use that. You would simply say, looks good, continue. You click that button and now it's ready to generate your video. You click it and it's going to start services to generate your video. That's going to take a few minutes. Get right back with you. Once your video is complete, this is what you would get. An option to download your video. You would simply click to download, and once you click, it'll download to your download files, and now you have access to that video forever. It's your video, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can upload it to YouTube, you can put it on Facebook, you can do whatever you need to do with it. You can run ads if it's an ad video you're running. Vidnami is definitely an excellent video creation software to help you create videos for all of your video needs. I think that was a good example of the pricing being appropriate. Vidnami is $47 a month unless you catch it on sale, like you can if you click the link in the description below. You can get it for, I think, 25 or 30% off or something like that. And you can also get a free trial to check it out. Invideo is $10 a month, and right now they're doing a special for $5 a month, which if you look at the two softwares, it actually makes sense. This is one time where it actually works. It actually makes sense, the pricing. Invideo does an excellent job, but it's just that it's a little more clunky, but it does the job. It's $5 per month. If you need a video creation software and you're kind of strapped for cash, Invideo is the way to go in my opinion. But of course, if you can afford it, I would definitely go with Vidnami. I hope that review of those two softwares was helpful for you. In my opinion, the difference between Vidnami and Invideo is the difference between, let's say, a Cadillac and a Chevrolet. Of course, Vidnami being the Cadillac. I mean, they both take you where you need to go. They both do the whole job for you. One is a Cadillac, one is a Chevrolet. Vidnami is so smooth. I could have shown you a whole lot more, but there's not a whole lot you have to do in Vidnami to make a video. It's just that simple. That's why I really didn't go into all the other little details, simply because most of the time you don't even need that stuff. And it was quite extensive. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you're looking for a safe and effective blueprint to help you get started with your online marketing career, I got some free training in the description below that has more information than a lot of programs that you actually pay for. You have a nice day.